Hey everybody, it's Mandy from Trouble Forge. So it is Saturday. We are acquiring a new goat today. His name is Sunny. So he's a standard size goat. He will be a good match for the standard size girl that I'm getting in about a month. She still has babies on, but she'll be in milk when I get her, which is so exciting because I'm gonna need milk for soap here really soon. So Zad is working on breakfast. We had some muffin batter left in the fridge from however many days ago. So he turned those into waffles and they smell amazing. It was banana sourdough discard muffin batter. So he's got that going. And then we have some deer loin that he's gonna cook up for us. The goat's gonna be here in about an hour. All the kids are still sleeping, which is great. It's kind of quiet this morning. I've not been sleeping that well because I'm up peeing every like 2 hours. You know, all that extra blood flow and things as we're heading into week 6. No, I typically only go like, you know, before bed in the morning. So anyway, Zad's working on breakfast this morning and then we're hoping to work outside today because it's sunny and it hasn't been sunny for like days and days and days. So we're hoping to get the goats situated. We need to bolus the goats today, which basically is good for their hair. It keeps their fur nice and nice. And then we're hoping to work on the play set, getting that moved and kind of getting the kids area cleaned up where it was when we moved in. And I'll show you that here later. But that's where my garden's going to go. Look at this wild. Clearly, I have not been up very long. All right. So Zad made us some dippy eggs, some deer loin, banana sourdough discard waffles, and made a little whipped cream for the top. This looks amazing. What is it?
Cream cheese.
Oh, cream cheese topping for waffles. Yum. All right, so earlier today, some friends brought a goat that my foot is caught in scrap metal. Brought a goat that they needed to rehome. So we now have Sunny here. So him and Ian are learning the pecking order. I think it's going to be fine. We're going to be bringing Latte in the next month or so. She's going to be in milk, but her babies are staying back at the home where she's coming from. So everybody's happy. When they first got here, you know, Ian had to let Sunny know that this is his little place of residence and he needs to know his place. But everybody's pretty happy now. I think everybody's going to get along fine. They have like an acre and a half of wooded pasture to play in, and in the spring, summer, fall, this is full and green and so much foliage. This past summer, I was feeding 3 goats and I only had to do like, well, 3 or 4 depending. I only had to do like a flake of hay a day because they got so much great forage from the woods over here. So that's what's happening with the goats. All right, so another task we're doing today is, it's like almost 60 at the beginning of February. So we're taking full advantage of that. So this place that was here when we moved in, the kids have loved it. So we're hoping we can move it and it doesn't fall apart. So Bud and I gathered up all of the extra toys. There was a ton of trash here when we moved in. Just like random shoes and broken toys and like just so much trash. And we are slowly working at getting rid of it. I think we have a good bit of the trash gone. Everything that's here now is our own. But so Bud and I got all the toys gathered. We're going to move them down next to the house. There's a spot that was already kind of fenced. So they'll be blocked from the road, blocked from the creek. It comes across. They can come out the back door. They can play, you know, whatever. So that's going to work out great. And what's going to happen here is my garden is going to go here. So if you followed along with our move, you know that we brought my raised bed garden. I have a whole video about that I can link, and it was quite a project. But it is stacked over there next to the kayak shed. So the plan is to get the garden in here. We're going to decide how big to make it. This faucet is right here, kind of in the middle of it. So we may keep the garden to this side. We might bring it up here. We're kind of going to have to map it out and see. The greenhouse is going to go in that corner. So today we're working on clearing this out, getting a play yard set up for the kids that's near the house. Not that this was super far, but this will be even better. And then we can have the spot ready for the garden. Run. So cute. All right, so it was a great February day to work outside. So we moved all of the construction vehicles under the trampoline. So if you missed it, there used to be a pool here. The trampoline was over a little further. The pool wasn't worth anything. We tore that down, junked it. We have a free pool, actually like less than 10 minutes down the road. And it's a spring fed, like in the valley. It's beautiful. And we just didn't feel like it was worth it. We maintained an in-ground pool at the old house. And it was fine. Like we didn't mind it, but we didn't really feel like it was necessary. So anyway, that one needed to go. It was old and gross. So we left the trampoline, put it over the sand pit, and now all three kids are enjoying their little construction site, including the big kid, and they just think this is the best, and so do I. So I'll show you what the playset looks like over here. It's awesome. Up here is where the garden's gonna go. So this is cleared out. We might need to do a little leveling or something like that. And then hopefully we should be able to put in the greenhouse, aka the hoop house that we had at the other house that we housed turkeys in. And we can put the raised beds in there. So we have that. And then down here, so right outside the back door, which is so great because the kids can come in and out safely. I can sit out here and read a book, do a crossword puzzle, edit a video, do whatever, like the Wi-Fi reaches out here and all of that. So they have their little playhouse and slide. We weeded down to 2 toy boxes, which is fantastic. We got their big playset here. So this playset was here. It's in okay condition. I mean, we moved it and it didn't fall apart. So I'll take that. All their little parking lot of excitement over here. And then their little squirrel chewed. This came from my in-laws, and they live in a development where squirrels like run rampant. And my father-in-law has caught like 250 squirrels or something insane, and like went and freed them out somewhere far away from them. Anyway, nonetheless, this is their squirrel chewed little playset that they love. They think it's fantastic. They love this thing and the little house in the bottom. It's got a little kitchen and all that. So this is awesome. It's totally like fenced on this side. When the grapevines grow up, like it's almost like another privacy barrier. This used to go the whole way around. I guess they used to have dogs in here or something. I don't know. When we moved in, there was so much trash here. It was crazy. So we're slowly, like I said, getting rid of all that trash. We did tear down some of this fence because we just really didn't need it. It's nice to have this kind of open. So this is going to be amazing, especially this summer when I'm working in the garden. They can play here. They can play in the sand pit, you know, whatever. It'll be awesome. All right. So we're in for the night. Zad has dinner in the oven. He's making a shepherd's pie with the leftover mashed potatoes, which I showed you yesterday. There was like some meat sauce in there. It's kind of a modified shepherd's pie. So he's just using up some leftovers, making some dinner. So that's heating up. Here's what Zad made for dinner with some applesauce. Of course, obligatory applesauce, which you must always have with anything shepherd's pie. I continue to work on the garage. We're supposed to have like a 3 or 4 day stretch of really nice weather. So I think we're going to tear some stuff out and try to work on that. So I'll take you a little bit along as we do that. And of course, as we continue to work through the pantry challenge. We'll see you guys tomorrow.